Hello, Namaste. Most welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, today onwards, we are in the series of practical classes. In our previous video, we discussed about what is HTML, what are the different types of HTML tags, how to create web page, what do you mean by website, web browser, and many more. Now, today onwards, we are going to have the practical session of HTML. And this HTML is mainly used in grade 8, grade 9, plus 2 students as well as bachelor level of students. This video will be very much useful for these students. We'll be going from 0 to more. And as you all know, HTML is the basic building block that is needed to create any website. But keep one thing in mind, not only HTML is enough. We need to have different other programs also, different other items also to create a beautiful interactive web pages. For example, we need CSS, we need JavaScript, we need PHP, and we may need other different types of database also. But today we are going to discuss about different HTML tags and how to use it. Okay, let me open to write HTML code. We need any plain text editor. It can be Notepad if you don't have others, or if you have Sublime Text like that will be very much easy for you. I have already downloaded a text editor, that is Sublime Text. Now all the codings that we'll be doing here in this Sublime Text, even simply you can download this Sublime Text from the Google. You can go to the Google and search Sublime Text download. Then you can download it in free. And this is the text editor that we need, and we can have any web browser. For example, I have this web browser Google Chrome. Okay, like this we are going to do. Let's make a file. Once you do, all the coding will be done over here, and we'll be pressing Ctrl+S for saving. And once we go here in the browser, we can press this key, reload, or right click and refresh, or reload, or F5 also we can do. The first step is go to the file menu and save. From the beginning, we are going to save it. Now let's save a file. For example, this is the first one. For example, tutorial tutorial1.html. And this will be saved on the desktop so that easily we can get it. Or let's make a folder on the desktop also. For example, HTML files, so that it will be easy for us to find out these. Now, tutorial1.html, always remember, while saving any HTML file, we need to save as .html or .htm extension. File name can be anything, but extension has to be .html or htm. Now let me save, and let me minimize these ones so that I can reach over there. You can see HTML files. And let me open this tutorial. You can see, but right now you can see all blank because we have done no coding at all. That's why our web page is blank. Now let's go for the coding. Now let's see. For example, let's type HTML. Let me do all in small letter, HTML, and give tab. Once you give HTML, has open bracket, angular bracket, and HTML, the skeleton or the basic structure of HTML is already given. So that's why it's better to use Sublime Text. If you are using plain text editor like Notepad, we need to do ourselves. We need to type everything ourselves. But using this Sublime Text, it makes our work easier. Like every time we'll be using from duck type HTML and HTML to HTML. This is opening tag, this is the closing tag. Our HTML coding will start from HTML and it will end by the HTML. Inside HTML, there are mainly two parts. One is the head section and body section. Inside the head section, we can have title. Now, what title to give? Any title we can give. Then we have body section where we can write all the contents of our HTML. This head one, let's give first of all, let's start from the font element. Okay, so what are the different font, how to change the fonts, or let's do in very basic way. For example, this is the tutorial one, and let me do something. Namaste. Okay, namaste, most welcome back to my YouTube channel. And let me go to file menu and save. Now let me go here and click the refresh or reload this page. Now you can see, let me drag myself down. You can see the text, and let me increase the size of it so that it will be visible in a better way. I think this much is better. You can see whatever I have written inside body, that is coming here in this body. Body means this one. And this is tutorial one. This is the title that we have given here. Whatever title we give, it comes over here. And whatever we do in between body to body, that will appear in this body. Okay, this is the first one, normal one. And in this body, we can apply two things. And let's see, this is the body tag. Body tag can have attributes also. Attributes means the additional features that we can have. Okay, body can have, for example, busy color. Busy color equals to any color name we can give. For example, let me give yellow. Okay, done. Let me save. Let me refresh it. Now you can see our body background is turned into yellow color. Okay, body space busy color. To give any color, we have to define this busy color attribute. This is the attribute name and the value is yellow. Because color means obviously the color name will be here. Not only color name, we can give hash and 6 hexadecimal number. For example, AA1122. Let me save. Let's see what type of color it will come. You can see a bit of beautiful red color is coming. So not only by the color name, we can define the color by the 6 hexadecimal letters also. By the 6 hexadecimal digits also, we can define the color name by giving hash and 6 hexadecimal digit that you have to give 0 to 9, A to F. This is the one thing. And next one is, if you have to give a picture, if you have to set this as a picture, let me manage this up. Okay, if you have to put a picture on this body background, that we can do. For example, for that, the attribute will be BACK ground. You can see background, and we didn't need this color because two things we cannot keep at a time, color also, picture also. That can be done. So let me give one picture. For example, that picture has to be there on the same file. For example, I have this picture. Okay, let me keep inside the HTML files because they have to be on the very same location. Let me rename it as PIC. And you can see it is JPG picture. Okay, PIC is the name and the extension is JPG. Let me close it. Let me open this Sublime text. Now let me give, what was the picture name? PIC. And extension JPG. And let me save. And let me reload. You can see it is coming, that picture is coming here in as the body background. So not only the color, even we can keep the picture also, either picture or the color. And while keeping the picture, if we keep a plain type of picture, like texture type of picture, that will be better. Rather than keeping this colorful picture, if you keep on plain type of plain or wooden type of things, wooden type of picture, that works better. Keep that in mind. Okay, now you can see, because when we write over here something over here, for example, if you write something over here in this black font, it will not be visible. So that's why if you keep on plain type of picture, it becomes visible. The way is, for example, body background equals to picture name. Why we are giving PIC? Because there we saved as PIC. Why JPG? That is the JPEG picture. It can be PNG also. It can be GIF also. It can be BMP also. Whatever format that we have to give. Okay. So now let me give one color only. Okay. So that the things looks better. For that, busy color. Then let me give the color name as earlier it was coming so beautiful. Let me use yellow is fine, because yellow and black, the font color comes black by default. Yellow as the background, that will be looking better. The color combination also we need to think. Now let's go first of all now in the font element, because it's coming all in default. By default, the font color is coming here in black. You can see Times New Roman as font. And for example, font size you can see 3. 1 is the smallest one and 7 is the largest one. How to define it? Let's check. Let's give a tag, font tag, space, and size we can give. Size equals to, let me manage this wire. Okay, size equals to, let's give the inverted comma, that's better to give the value, 7, the largest one. Then color we can define, color equals to, yellow is the background, let's give, let's say yellow silver. Okay, let's see how it looks. Then next one also we can have attribute. In font we can have 3 attribute, that is size, color, and face. Face means the font face. Face equals to inverted comma, for example, ARIAL, Arial. I think its spelling is correct. Let's check. And this is the text of us. Namaste. This is the text. Now let's close the font. Even though we didn't have anything then after, but it's better to close. This is the opening tag. This is the closing tag. In between whatever text is there, the effect will be applied for that one. Okay. Let me save. Control S is the shortcut key that I have done. Here you can see I refreshed and it's the largest font that is coming. And one more thing that we need to consider is our zooming is 150%. That's why it is coming a bit more bigger. Okay, if it is 100%, for example, how it comes? Let me check. In 100%, like this much it will be coming. But let me do it 150 so that will be visible. And you can see the color is silver color, though it's all both, as in both are light in color. That's why it's not a good combination, but that is fine. Or here we can give red also. Let's check. Control S, save. Here we can do reload. Okay, now this is matching better. Okay, the combination is looking better this time. Okay, so like this we can have anything. We can change the font color, we can change the size, we can change the face. Face means the font style, font mainly. Okay, that is how we can do. Okay, let's go for the next topic. This was for the font. Let's go for the next topic, that is font style element or the formatting element. Okay, there are different, and for reference I'm having book so that I'll not be missing anything. And mainly I'm going through class 9. I'm mainly focusing for grade 8 and 9. And these things will be there here, they're in plus 2 level also, as well as in bachelor level also for the beginners. Okay, but now for the font style, we can have the first one is, for example, let me do something that is, okay, let me have, okay, from bold, let's start. B, done. Let me have what to write. Let me think something. Let's write Pokhara. Pokhara. Okay, Pokhara is the city. B makes the text bold. Okay, only as we are keeping this bold, nothing else. That font is already closed up. It's not going to be red. It's not going to be 7. But it's going to be, let's change, let's know one tag, that is a BR tag. It will break the line. Let me save and refresh it. You can see Pokhara. It is in bold. Now, next tag that we can use, not only this bold, we can have underline also. Okay. U tag is used for underlining. Let me close this one. Okay, closed. Now for Pokora, not only bold, we are using underline also. U tag is used for underlining. Sometimes question may be asking, what is the function of U tag? Then we need to say to make the text bold. Now let me save and let me go here. You can see it is underlined. Our text has been underlined. Not only this, next one is BIU, that is I. I is for italic. Let me go here and let me close I. Now for Pokora, what are the things added? Used three things. So it will be bold also, underline also, and it will be in italic also. Means one sliding. Let me save Ctrl S and let me reload. You can see this Pokora, this text is in underline also. It has been underlined also. It is in italic also. It is bold also. Here, these are the three things that we can use. And next one is, let's go for superscript and subscript. Let's know what is superscript, what is subscript. First of all, let's go for subscript. For example, sometimes we do yes2. 2 is the subscript, just like the base. For that, yes is in normal place. And let me do BR, okay, to break line and give. Let me manage so that that arrow is coming down. Let me keep in a single, okay, it is done. Okay, yes, then 2. 2 goes down. For that, we have to do sub. And what will be there in between? 2. You can see yes is in normal place, but 2 is going down. That's why yes, you be subscript. And O. Let me save and let's see the effect. You can see. What do you see? You see this yes to O, this 2 is subscript. Subscript means it goes below the normal line as just like the base. So whenever we need like this, we can use sub. Sub means subscript. Okay, in this way. Next one is, for example, let's break line again. And next one is, for example, sometimes we need to give the power for different things. For example, let's say A plus B, then whole square. For that, A plus B, that is in the normal place. Yeah, but we need to do square for 2. For that, yes, UP, superscript, and it becomes 2. Control yes for saving. Let me go here and reload. You can see this 2 is going up here. So whenever we need to have superscript as the power, then we can use SUP. SUP means superscript. SUB means subscript. Even sometimes question might be asking, what is the function of SUB? Then we need to say that makes the text subscript. Sometimes the question might be asking this SUP also. At the time we need to say that it makes the text superscript. Sometimes the question may be asking in another way, which tag is used to make the text superscript? Then we need to write SUP. For subscript, SUB. The question may ask it anyway. Here, like this, we can write. And BR tag also we have used. Okay, these are the things that we can use as font element and font style element. Okay, or formatting elements. This can be called as formatting elements. So big and small we didn't need. Okay, so this much BUI. B is for bold, U is for underline, I is for italic, SUP is for subscript, SUP is for superscript. And font, there are 3 attributes. The red color is the font. This is the green color is the attribute. And attribute always has value. Size is the attribute 1 to 7. 1 is the smallest, 7 is the largest. Color means the color name you can give, or we can give the code, HTML code, 6 code. Face means any font like Arial or Pretty, or for example, we can have a Times New Roman or Calibri, or different types of, as in, for example, Old English or Gothic. These are the fonts that we can use. Whichever we want, we can give. Okay, then once we save, we are done. Okay, this was for today in this first practical video. Now, after few minutes or after few hours, I'll be bringing another video. Okay, we'll continue this one because I don't want to make you bored. You can have rest and you can come back again for the another video. So that more about HTML you'll be learning. And these are the things whenever you need, whichever you need, that you have to use. For example, if you have to make power, then you have to use superscript. If you have to make some text as italic, then I tag that you have to remember. It's not like that everything whatever you have read that you have to implement, not. Whatever needed, accordingly, you can do. Okay, so this was for today. So we will continue in the next video. Okay, thank you very much. See you. Bye-bye.